Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to part 2 of my summer favorite series, where today I'm going to be sharing my favorite skincare products, makeup, and hair care with you. So let's get started. This video is definitely late in coming, and I just realized what an oxymoron filming my summer favorites like skincare video is when I have fall decorations behind me, but my life is an oxymoron, so we're just going to embrace it. And truthfully, fall is my favorite season in the entire world, and so I already decorated my house for fall and my room. Yes, it's the beginning of September, but the very first day of September, actually really the first day the pumpkin spice lattes come to Starbucks, that is when fall starts for me. I don't know if any of you are like that, but anyways, enough with fall. Let's talk about my summer favorites. My last video, I'll link it down in the description below, I talked about my summer favorites when it came to lifestyle things and fashion, books, and shows, all that good stuff. But today I'm going to be talking about something else that I'm super passionate about and really love talking about, which is skincare, hair care, and makeup, and all that good stuff. So I'm really excited to share all those details with you all today. So first up, we are going to talk about hair care. Now, hair care is something that's definitely really important to me. I am someone who has long hair. I've had long hair for a majority of my life, but I've literally had every single length of hair throughout my life. I've made the mistake of cutting bangs 2 times. So hair care is really important to me, especially as someone who colors their hair. I always want to make sure that I'm taking care of it, especially with all the heat products I use as well. So I found some brand new products that I am absolutely obsessed with and love, and I would really want to share them with you today in case you want to try them out for yourself, because honestly they're kind of game changers. And so one of those is detangling spray. Now, I know everyone always talks about the Christine S brand at Target, and I totally get the hype. I've only used 2 of their products, but the 2 products I've used are life-changing. And so this is their detangling tonic, and I love to use this because it makes me feel more confident about brushing my hair, that I'm not just like ripping it out and creating more split ends. And so I use this every single time that I wash my hair, and it's amazing. It definitely is a little pricey, but it lasts forever and it's completely worth it. I think sometimes we always think about detangler for like younger kids, but I think it's important that if you have hair that tends to tangle a lot more easily, that you use something that helps your hair brush out more gently. Alright, next up are 2 products that are honestly super unique. Not a lot of people know about this brand, and not a lot of people know about these products, and I'm pretty sure that they're only sold at Target or probably somewhere online, and they are from a company called The Good Stuff. So these are the 2 different products that I have from them. It's quite an interesting idea for their products, honestly, because their catchphrase is "too good to rinse off." And honestly, that's how their products are formulated. They're formulated to stay in your hair and not be rinsed out, which I think is awesome, because sometimes we need products that stay in our hair to help our hair stay healthy. And so the 2 different ones that I use the color protecting milk. Like I said, I dye my hair, so I'm always trying to use products that are hopefully going to help my color stay and last a little bit longer. And so this is great. It's a no rinse conditioner, so I will put it throughout my whole hair or just at the ends after I wash it. And this stuff smells amazing. It will make your hair smell amazing, and it doesn't make your hair feel heavy. You know when you sometimes have those leave-in conditioners and they're just so heavy and sticky and you just feel the product in your hair, you don't even know that these products are in your hair. It's completely mind-boggling. The other product of theirs that I absolutely love is their volumizing hydration foam. It's good for fine hair and flat hair. I don't have fine hair, I have thick hair, but my hair is pretty flat sometimes, and so I try to use it for volumization. So I'll use it at my roots, and then sometimes I'll just kind of brush it through all of my hair as it's wet, and this stuff is amazing. Yes, it smells good also. It also makes your hair super soft and does give it a little bit of volume. And what I love is that the next time I go to wash my hair is so soft because this has been in it. So these 2 things are pretty amazing. So it's the brand The Good Stuff. So I had the color protecting milk and then the volumizing hydration foam. So the next thing in hair care, I feel like when we talk about hair care, we really don't think to talk about the importance of brushes and the fact that there are brushes that work for certain hair and brushes that don't. So for the longest time, I have been using the Wet Brush brand, which honestly is amazing. I do love their brushes, but I recently discovered this new brush by the brand called Kala. I actually found this at Marshall's. I was just randomly looking at brushes and this brush looked super cool, so I thought I would give it a try. And it's even better than the wet brush brand. So what I love about it is that it has this curve, which is great because it really like contours to your head. And also it has this split down the middle, so it moves. So whenever you like have tangles, you aren't just like pulling and it kind of like moves with the curve of your head. It's so weird to say, but honestly, this brush is pretty awesome. I have hair that tends to have really bad split ends. It can get tangled super easily. I always end up with rat's nest underneath after I curl it. And so this brush helps so much to kind of just break up all of the tangles, but in a gentle way. All right, the last two things I want to mention in hair dye. All right, the last two things I want to mention when I'm talking about hair care are dry shampoo and hair dye. So first we're going to talk about dry shampoo. This is the Dove Care Between Washes Volume and Fullness Dry Shampoo. I've been using this stuff since college because it works and it's that good. It smells amazing, and if you're someone who likes to use dry shampoo to make your hair last longer so you don't have to wash it as frequently, I definitely would recommend this. I usually wash my hair every other day and this just helps kind of, it lasts a little bit longer and freshen it up. And then the last two things, so if you didn't know, I am not a natural redhead. I dye my hair and I have tried out quite the number of different reds and oranges that are natural-ish shades for my hair. And so all the summer I have been using a Clairol's red. I'm pretty sure it's 6R or R6. I'll put a picture of it up right here. And so I've been using that all summer and I really love that color because it's more of a natural auburn red. I'm probably going to switch back more to an orange sometime here in the future, but recently I have really been loving that color just because it's very natural. It has a little bit of darker undertones. The one thing that I'm not the hugest fan of about it is that the red tends to fade really easily. And so like right now it has red tints, but it's a little bit more kind of light brown strawberry blonde. But other than that, it's a really great red and I love its application process. All right, next up as we wrap up hair care and hair products is my new wand. So this is the like adjustable, you can remove the tip, and it also is like a tapered end for the T3 wand. This brand is like pretty popular. I feel like a lot of people on social media, a lot of like bloggers and influencers use this brand, and it is pretty pricey, but I figured I would give it a try because everyone always raves about it and talks about how good it is, and it's definitely 100% worth it. I like to curl my hair most days, and I have a pretty thick hair, and also I live in Texas where the humidity literally ruins any type of hairstyle you try to do. And so these are my curls that are on day 2, and I'm pretty impressed with how great that they have stayed. And this also does a really good job of not damaging your hair when it comes to heat, so your hair does not smell fried whenever you are curling it. And I also love the tapered edge because the ends always get a really nice little curl compared to the top. So this is my 100% go-to wand for my hair. Whether you want to have really tight curls or you want to have beach waves, this can do both of them. So that's it for hair care. Let's move on to skincare, which is one of my favorite topics ever. Alright, next up in my summer favorites is skincare. Skincare is a huge part of my daily routine. I am definitely one of those people who is kind of like a skincare fanatic. I'm always trying new things and always trying things that other people recommend. I'm very easily influenced when it comes to skincare, so you can imagine that skincare TikTok is one of the things I'm constantly looking at, and also a lot of YouTube videos about skincare. So anyways, I'm going to share some of my favorite products recently that I've been using this summer. Obviously it's just skimming the surface when it comes to my skincare, so if you want to know more about my daily skincare routine, let me know if that's something you'd be interested in, seeing a video of like my daily routine. I would be happy to make that if it was something that you are interested in seeing. But these are some products that I have been using this summer. So first off is sunscreen. If you're not someone who uses sunscreen as part of your skincare routine, I'm going to be one of those people who definitely says you need to, because you do, and I know everyone has been saying that recently, but it's something that a lot of people are realizing now, how important sunscreen is for your routine. So this is the Weightless Liquid Mineral Sunscreen with zinc oxide. It's 30 SPF. By First Aid Beauty. First Aid Beauty is a great brand, and this sunscreen is literally amazing. I honestly hate wearing sunscreen on my face because I hate how heavy it is and just oily it is. And this sunscreen is so light and weightless. I have oily skin and this works so great with my skin. And it's also tinted, which I love because there are so many days in the summertime that I just put this on and wore it like all day long without any makeup, and it's great. So I would definitely recommend this if you have not used a sunscreen before as part of your skincare routine, or you want to try something new. Everyone has been raving about this summer, and it's honestly worth it. Alright, next up is a new face wash I have been trying. It's really a cleansing bar. It's not really like a face wash. It's super interesting and super weird. So it comes in this little container. I bought this at Target, and it's from Urban Skin RX. It's a fairly new brand that a lot of people are starting to hear about, and it looks like this on the inside. And it comes with a sponge, so basically you wet the sponge, make like a paste, and then wash your face with it. And it's a 3-in-1 treatment, so it controls oil, blemishes, and deep cleanses the pores. This one is the Clear Skin Cleansing Bar, so it has sulfur in it along with other specific ingredients that help target breakouts, and so I have really been enjoying this and loving it, and feel like it's kind of helped my skin whenever I have breakouts. I have very much like skin that breaks out with hormones, and so that's something that I'm constantly dealing with, and I feel like this is the product that I can rely on pretty well to kind of keep those at bay and also calm my skin when it's freaking out. So this is a great product to try out. And again, I'm going to link all of this below in case you want to check them out for yourself and add them to your routine. Okay, next up is a moisturizer. So I've been using the Honest Beauty Hydro Gel Cream Moisturizer. There's not a ton of products from Honest Beauty that I use and necessarily love, but this is one that I saw a couple of skincare people on YouTube talking about, and I honestly really love it. So I would really say combination skin, because it tends to be really oily a lot, but it can get dry super easily, and my texture can be all over the place. And so moisturizing is really important to keep my skin normal and my texture to be a good texture in order to like apply makeup. And so this is a hydrogel, so it's actually a gel cream. So instead of those really thick and heavy creams on your face, this applies like a cream, and then it honestly dissolves into like a water. It's the craziest thing, but it hydrates so well. I absolutely love it, and it also has hyaluronic acid in it, which is great for just the general health of your skin. And so I've been really loving this. So if you have combination or oily skin, I would definitely suggest this, or any type of other hydro gel moisturizer. It works great, and it's not too much for your skin to handle if it's combination or oily. Okay, next up while we are talking about moisturizer, so let's talk about the lotion slash moisturizing cream I've been using. My face is combination skin, but my general skin normally gets very dry very easily and can kind of get irritated. So I know everyone talks about CeraVe as a brand, but it really is great. And so I've been using the moisturizing cream just all over my skin, and it's really helped with like itchiness from irritation of different environmental factors. And so this is a great thing. It also comes in a tub and basically lasts forever and really helps your skin to just keep its naturally healthy skin barrier. And while we're on the topic of talking about CeraVe, let's talk about the face wash and no one can find in stores because it's so popular. Everybody's buying it because of TikTok and YouTube. CeraVe Hydrating Facial Foam. The funny thing is that when I was in high school, this is the face wash my dermatologist recommended to me, and I used it for about 2 months, and then I thought that it was way too boring, and so I gave it up forever until now as an adult. And I'm realizing that this is the kind of face wash I need in my life, because basic skincare is what our skin needs. Things without different fragrances, things that just have ingredients specifically targeted for healthy skin. And so this is not the hydrating facial foam. Oh my gosh, I cannot use the hydrating one. This is the foaming facial cleanser. So this is great for combination or oily skin. If you have dry skin, you can use the hydrating facial foam. But I really like this. I use this after my oil cleanser in the morning, and then sometimes at night when I'm not using the other face wash. So if you haven't hopped on this trend and you want to give it a try, it's definitely worth it if you're looking for a new face wash that's also just gentle on your skin and very simple, because sometimes we need simple in our life for skincare. Alright, the last thing in regards to skincare, because I literally could film an entire video over skincare, so if you want to see that, let me know, is a topical treatment I have been using by The Ordinary. This is also another one of those products that has been made very popular thanks to TikTok, and I was influenced by those to buy and try it out, but it really is good. I was actually a fan of The Ordinary and actually had been using this serum before I saw it on YouTube and TikTok, so I feel like really happy about that. But it's the niacinamide and zinc serum, and this is great. Niacinamide just helps build up your skin's barrier, and then zinc can also help with blemishes and redness in the skin. So I usually use this at nighttime and then follow it with a moisturizer. So this is one of my topical products I love to use every single day. All right, my next category is makeup. I'm definitely someone who enjoys and loves makeup, but my makeup routine has changed a lot over the years, and I definitely prefer a lot more simple products and simple makeup looks now. And so I want to share some of my go-to favorite products with you all. And really I only grabbed like 4 things for makeup because if I were to talk about all of them, there's just so much. And honestly, these are the things that I've been reaching for every single day in the summertime. So first off is my brow gel. So this is the Tint and Tame Brow Gel by Florence by Mills in the color Honey. So this color is very like reddish golden, which works for my hair, and I've been loving this any type of like natural brow. So I will use this over a brow powder or just by itself if I want it to be more natural, and so really enjoy this and love this product. Next up is my chapstick, because honestly I use chapstick every single day. This is my go-to. I know it's like super simple and not exciting whatsoever, but it's the Burt's Bees Beeswax Lip Balm, the one with peppermint. I've been using this probably since I was in middle school, but it's a tried and true. Like, I continuously come back to it because I know it's going to work and do what it needs to do, and the peppermint is literally my favorite thing in the world. Alright, next up are my 2 favorite products. If I could only use 2 products in my skincare for the rest of my life, these would be them. So that says a lot about them. So they are 2 Glossier products. The funny thing is that about 3 years ago, when I was first hearing about Glossier, I just did not like the brand. I feel like their makeup would never do anything. I felt like it was just water and was not worth it whatsoever. And then one of my favorite makeup artists, Katie Jane Hughes, who influences a lot of my makeup choices, was using their products and completely raved about them. And so I thought I would give it a try, and it's life-changing. They're 100% worth it. So I, every single day, use the Stretch Concealer. I use it in G12, but I've also used the shade Up from this, and it was just a little bit darker on my skin, but this is the one that I prefer, and I think this is their lightest color because I'm just like really pale. So anyways, this is what I use, and the Stretch Concealer, I honestly just use it where I need it, under my eyes, usually along my jaw, and that's about it. I try to do as little makeup as possible, so it's kind of like a no makeup, barely there makeup look. So the Stretch Concealer by Glossier is 100% worth the hype that everyone says about it. So if you've never tried it and have always wondered about it, I can definitely say that it's worth it from someone who never thought that she would be a Glossier fan. And then the other one is the Cloud Paint. I know a lot of people are not fans of the Cloud Paint, but because my makeup routine consistently focuses on gels and creams rather than powders nowadays, I prefer to have some type of gel or cream lip tint, and this is my favorite. So this is in the color Beam, because I love any color that's peachy when it comes to skincare, and this is my go-to. Honestly, I think I've had this maybe coming up almost on a year. Maybe I have had this a year, and I still have so much of it, so it has lasted me forever. So it's definitely a product worth trying out, and it comes in a ton of different shades, so you can find the perfect shade for your skin tone. So that's honestly it when it comes to makeup. I could definitely talk about more, so if you're interested in my like everyday makeup routine, let me know, and I would love to film a video over what that looks like. Today I'm actually not wearing Glossier, I'm wearing other products, which doesn't make any sense because I'm talking about those products, but anyways, that's just how it worked out today. So that is it for my skincare. Alright, that is a wrap on part 2 of my summer favorites, talking all about my favorite hair care products, skincare, and makeup. I know that was really short and sweet, or at least I think it was. When I go back and edit this video, it's probably going to end up being like way longer than I was expecting, but I'm so glad I got to share some of those favorites with you all. Let me know if any of the products I used or do use in my daily life are products that you like and have used before. I would love to know what you think about them, and I would also love to know if you want to try any of these out. I always love learning from other people's experience with products and trying them out for myself based on hearing what they shared, and so I would love to know from you which of these products seems interesting, and let me know if you tried it out and like it. As always, all the products I talked about in today's video will be linked in a blog post down in the description if you want to check them out for yourself. That way they will all be in one place. But other than that, don't forget to like this video if you were inspired by it or interested in any of the things that I shared today, and subscribe to my channel so that you stay updated on new videos and projects in the future. You can also follow me on all of the different social media platforms like Instagram for style adventures and Insta stories for peeks into my life, TikTok for behind the scenes and just like random videos, and Twitter for odd thoughts about life. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. It always means the world to me that you guys are interested in my life, and your support seriously is the best thing in the world. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you all next time.